all, it's Alex and welcome back to my channel. This is day 11. The prompt word was snow. As always, check in the top right corner for that one or down in the description below for that link. Today our word is dragon, and I feel like it's only fitting we pulled a metallic red for the day dragon. Today's thumbnail, I originally sketched out thinking that I'd use it for day 4, freeze. However, I decided that I liked this idea too much, so this one got scooted over to day 12. And I'm very excited to do this one. I'm hoping this one is a little bit less complex than some of my others, but then again, we'll see how that goes, because I don't know when to stop. I'm gonna try to reuse some pieces of tape today and see how that goes. I'm gonna try to make them as even as possible, which that is not even in the slightest. So what I think is going on here, this witch is kind of like going through her I'm 13 and I'm edgy phase. So she's got all this over-the-top goth makeup, and don't know exactly what kind of hair I'm gonna give her yet. However, she was dared to go inside of this abandoned castle near where she goes to school or near her home or somewhere. But she's like, oh yeah, I can totally do that, because nothing's gonna freak me out. I'm not gonna let anything freak me out. But when she goes inside, she wakes the dragon that lives there. My natural instinct is to give her, I think I'm also gonna shorten these earrings a little bit. They're a little long. I promise she's not just going to have a bun. I promise. Meh, that's making her feel a little bit more weeaboo than I'm 13 and I'm edgy, so. Oh man, I'm wanting to go full 2000s fashion with her. I feel like it was a bad idea to start on her, because now I'm gonna have to do a decent amount of work over here, so. Needs to widen a little bit further than that. I'm gonna try to go for like the thinnest I can for the dragon's pupil. So it's been a few days since I've asked, how are you guys doing? Is Inktober going well for you? Are you struggling? Because, yeah, I get the struggle. Yeah, if you're not doing Inktober, what are you doing with all your free time in your life? You know what, maybe she's going to have broken her wand. Maybe that's why she's still stuck inside of a castle with this dragon. Let's see if we can redeem myself from the bookshelves on day 2. Those were a little screwy, so, and this is the exact same shape, so. At least this time they're just a whole bunch of bricks, so I won't spend literally 60% of the time on this piece on lettering. Yeah, these are already sliding down that way. I'm gonna start that over. You know, I think I'm actually going to ink her first, and then we'll do the lines in pencil, and then we will knock out the bricks. I'm also going to go in and color, or not color, but I'm gonna line the smoke real quick. I'm just kind of going over all of the face of the dragon with like a nondescript scaled texture. I don't really want to do like full-on scales all over the place because that might just be overkill. I like one of those eyes. I don't like the other one. So this is the tiniest test area, I know, but I'm going to go in with the De La Rowney on like, this is the only part that I know for sure is going to be like full-on black. So it's as good a place to test this ink out as any, I guess. Now I will be using this more during the rest of Inktober. However, first impression, it's not bad. Since this is a smaller area, I do have to keep my brush pretty wet. So since today's watercolor is that metallic red, I briefly considered using it for the whole body of the dragon. However, I had flashbacks to the coloring portion of day 9, which was another watercolor in that set. And it turned out okay. However, I actually killed one of my Sakura fine liner pens by using it on the metallic ink, even in just the background. So we're not gonna do that again. I'd rather just use a white gel pen to bring some definition to some parts here. Somehow we have some iridescent medium from a few days ago in here. Didn't use this brush, so I don't know what it could have been. It's bizarre. Oh, nope, I know exactly what it is. There's a splotch of iridescent medium that I didn't clean up there, so that's mixed into this up here, which that's actually a really nice coating of black. I like that. I'm really trying to only take out just as much ink as I need, considering we are only at day 12, and I haven't necessarily like run out of anything except for the black ink that I was already very low on, but I'd like to not waste as much during the rest of this Inktober. What the heck? Oh, shoot. This must be the tape I was using yesterday, or on day 10. So there's a little bit of watercolor still on it. This is why we use brand new tape, especially when using watercolors. So I think in like the mental layout I have of this piece, I had originally planned on switching around the color of the dragon and the stone. So now I'm starting to regret my color choices. Then again, I feel like I always kind of have like, oh my god, more blue. I feel like there's always something I regret in just about every piece. I don't remember whether or not I actually finished this sentence, but I feel like there's usually something that I regret in just about every piece that I do. It's just kind of like how I exist. I'm a very woulda, coulda, shoulda oriented mind. God, this entire piece is going to have a slight iridescence to it, and I think that is going to bother me so much. I'm gonna try to go in with like my smallest paintbrush for her face. Alright, so this is the smallest paintbrush I own. Since we've made her blonde, I'm gonna go in and fill in her earrings with black. They're just gonna be big black discs. Alright. I'm gonna just finish up some of her accessories real quick, and then we will move along to the red. So let's see. Let's see how opaque we can manage to. I feel like this one is a little harder to get opaque than the gold from a few days ago, and definitely harder to get opaque than the gold from the first day. Might have been a mistake to choose such a large area, and I might have to redo some of the line art around here. I currently have a cat clawing at my back because she wants attention. This lovely, lovely baby who's spinning in a chair. It's very hard to do this while at the same time giving Rosebud scritches, because otherwise she will claw at me until I comply. And, ooh, I just went a little bit further in than I meant to there, but we can touch that up later with a Posca pen. Because luckily, that is like the one part that is okay with going a little thick on with the Posca pen. Oh, the multitasking is real right now, y'all. I'm definitely going to have to recolor the pupil with a Posca pen. And you know, I don't like this ring that I was gonna do. It's It's like supposed to be the tear duct. You know how you have like the water line? That's the word I'm looking for. Maybe part of the reason why this dragon is chasing after this girl, it hoards things that look like its eye, because maybe it saw its reflection somewhere when it was young and it became obsessed with anything the same color as their eyes. Because I mean, I'd be obsessed with this color if I were, you know, well, no, I'm already obsessed with this color. What am I talking about? When this dragon was woken up by this gal and saw that she had this metallic shirt on, they chased after her in order to make it a part of their hoard. And I'm going to need to go back over this part over here, at least for her shirt. I need to go back over the line art. So I'm hoping this comes across okay, because I don't want it to be just one big blob of red here. I want to have some amount of detail to the eye. I might go in with a bit of a darker color than this as well. I'm gonna kind of just call it there, I think, because those are not turning out very well. Alright, now I'm gonna go back in with my black Posca pen, wherever it went. There it is. And redo pupil, just making sure that I don't have any wet watercolor on the side of my hand before I lay my hand down on top of the gal. I'm also gonna go around and do, honestly, I think I'm gonna do all of the line art of the dragon in Posca pen, because it's kind of lost inside of the inside of how dark everything else is. Now the last thing we have to do, other than adding eye shine to the big guy there, we have to go back and do line art on her shirt. We'll see if we can do it with just a Sakura pen. So she doesn't feel finished. I'm gonna give her some red tips. Alrighty. So now we go back in and redo some of the line art. The nib of my massive Molotov is still blue. I've been trying to fix that, and that's still a video that I haven't been able to post for you guys. You'll have to wait until after Inktober, so I guess we'll just go in with a whiteout pen if I can find where either of mine went. There's one. So when using these for larger areas, I like to put a little bit on my tape and then use this kind of like a dip pen, because otherwise the whiteout just goes all over the place. Even so, this whiteout goes all over the place. It's very hard to control where it goes sometimes. I'm having such a problem with my white pens being able to make a fine enough point. Alright, I think we're gonna have to just live with that. Alright, so now we know why I don't recycle my tape. This is apparently the tape from day 10, so now I'm gonna have to go through and white out the edges, or at least the spots where the blue is strongest. Alright, these up here can't be helped because they're kind of like inside of the actual piece. So, I guess that means we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me work with today's piece. I don't know how well the metallic is translating across into video, but I absolutely love this one up close and personal. I hope you guys are looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's prompt is ash, and we're going back to the eagle and watercolors. If you feel so inclined, hit that subscribe button and check me out on my other social media handles. Thanks, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.